I'm Sharon Kerwin, and I'm Grace's mom.
I'm Grace Kerwin.
I'm Bo Paske.
And I'm Leah Paske. I'm Bo's mom.
Aw, so you guys both go to Montford Middle School, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So what grade are you guys in?
I'm in 6th.
I'm in 7th.
Cool. So are you guys involved in sports at your school at all?
I'm gonna try out for the boys basketball.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting. What about you?
I don't play any sports, but I'm the sports reporter for the school, so.
Very cool. So you really you like athletics, you like sports.
Yeah.
Do you watch sports?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, her daddy's watching the Cubs.
All right. So I guess we'll start with Grace. How did you get involved with the FSU tennis team?
Well, my mom, found this organization called Team Impact, and they reached out to FSU, and the tennis team was the first one to really, say that they wanted me to be part of the team, so.
Cool. That's exciting. So what have you done with the tennis team so far?
I have gone to a lot of the dinners with them, and I've been to a lot of their games and just hung out with them a lot.
Very cool. What about you, Bill?
Well, sometimes I usually play basketball, like I play for Upward at Celebration Baptist Church.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was at Montford Middle School, some of the FSU football players came to have lunch with us, and Travis Rudolph saw me sitting all by myself, and he said, "Hey, can I sit down with you?" And I said, "Sure, why not?"
And that's where it all began.
Uh-huh.
What has it meant for you guys, and anyone can answer, to get this attention from real FSU student athletes?
I'll go ahead and answer that one. It's the program, the outreach program that the school does, where they send the student athletes into the middle schools and elementary schools to have contact with the students, is just a fantastic program. I think it's really great way for these age kids to see and kind of be in the presence of, who they kind of consider superstars.
Yeah.
And get to see that they are just real and can be real down-to-earth people too. So the fact that they've adopted these kids into kind of their team, and they've football team has told us that we're part of the FSU family and are welcome to any of the practices, and we've gone to all the games, but I can't say enough about how special it makes him feel to be included in that, and to be, able to high five and, fist bump with the football team, who most kids his age consider, superstars. So
Yeah.
it's been really special for him and special for me to watch. So,
I'm sure.
yeah.
What about you guys?
Well, we came to FSU through Team Impact, and they reached out probably through the outreach program at FSU.
Mm-hmm.
And so they matched us with the FSU women's tennis team. And it was awesome because Grace has a rare disease, and she's very, very sick. She got sick 3 years ago. And she had to give up a lot of sports that she did play, because she was a swimmer, a gymnast, a dancing. So she did it in soccer. So she was really athletic and involved prior to getting sick. So it was awesome because this organization was able to match her with a sports team that allowed her to still have a team. And they've been awesome. I mean, they text with a group text all the time. When we're at the hospital, they send her encouraging texts. And so It's been great to be connected, to still be a part of a team when she couldn't be. And slowly she's getting back to some sports, like she swims now again. And they're still a part of our lives. Like, we'll have them over to our house for team dinners and go to a lot of their matches. And definitely, like, she had an official draft day with the team.
Wow.
When she first became a part of them.
That's
And
so
has a locker
exciting.
in the locker room. And so it's been great for me as a parent, of course, to see her connect like that and have that opportunity when she couldn't, be on a team that she was able to with people her age. She was able to have this other group of teammates to support her.
So, Bo, have you been on a sports team before, or is the basketball team going to be your first time?
I've been on a basketball team before at Upward Basketball,
Mm-hmm.
but at Montford I'm gonna go for the boys basketball tryouts, but they don't start until the winter. And I just learned when I play football someday, I'll be confident and not be afraid.
So you guys mentioned, or you mentioned that the tennis team has had some involvement with you even during your treatments. So what kind of things have they done for you guys?
Like sometimes they would like call the gift shop at the hospital and they like sent it up to my room and I got a surprise. And they
Aw.
like sent me text messages and like, we're praying for you, Grace, and just all that kind of stuff.
So what do you guys think is the biggest driving force? Like what's the most important reason that FSU's athletics and just FSU students in general should continue to reach out to the community and make those connections with Tallahassee?
I think probably just that, and I don't even know that they realize, and I have said this to Travis and I've said it before, but I don't think that they even realize the kind of impact that it has on these kids. I mean, our story, for example, has, gone viral and reached so many people that it's life-changing, not only for us, but the fact that kids in the community, other kids that have heard the story, have started apps, are being more aware and more intentional about their actions when it comes to inclusion and people being left out. And the fact that kids are initiating that, not just adults, is, just small. And I know that it didn't seem, and Travis will still say, I didn't really do anything, it wasn't a big deal. But it really was a big deal. And
Yeah.
it has touched and impacted so many people's lives. It's just, you can't put a price tag on it. It's immeasurable.
Yeah.
So
I think that it's important because like whenever I was sick, like a lot of my friends, like I lost those connections, but they just like, they made me feel like they're my new friends. And it's sort of like, I was just thinking about this earlier today, like sometimes I talk to some of the 6th graders and I remember whenever I was in 6th grade, it's like, oh my goodness, they're talking to me. And it's sort of like that where it's like,
But on a
Looking
much
up.
bigger scale.
yeah, on a
Yeah.
much bigger scale.
Well, thank you guys for coming in for the
welcome.
interview. I've learned a lot about you guys, but also it's so cool to see how FSU students really are making a difference in the community.
absolutely.
Definitely. Very
Yeah.
cool. For
Well,
sure.
thank you.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
thanks.